bless up Facebook. Today we have very, very important news. Very important news we have today. People, we'll have to join up on the next live. I'm going to end the live here. I'm going to end the live upon YouTube. I'm going to have to join up on the next live. I have to end the live there. Sorry. Join up on the next live, people, on YouTube, because something went wrong. We have to do it somewhere else. So, people, there is a letter that was sent out from the diaspora to Jamaica, politician all over the world, diplomats everywhere. And it's just like, you sit in the gleaner, right? And everybody run up and down. Now, them also say the man who write the letter is a PNP and Mark Golden. I do this. No, it's not Mark Golden. Look how we good. Are we from the diaspora? Remember, we've been telling the guys that we're gonna protest. Don't we've been telling the guys we're gonna protest. We're gonna stand up for our country. We're gonna stand up for our country, people. Enough is enough. We find ourselves in a diaspora as a money mule. The only thing we can do is continuously send money to Jamaica. Them can do what they want to do with the country. Whatever them think say. I want to understand what I say, people. They want to do what they want to do with the country, but enough is enough. Enough is enough, people. So what can we from the diaspora do? Because these Jamaican people can't come protest because, number one, them now give them a permit. And even if they give them a permit and they come out there, them send police out there in a riot gear, helmet and big gun, and try to intimidate the people them. So therefore, we over here say, we have got to take a stance and stand up for our people over here. So we wake up this morning. So like from the other day, there's a group of us. I am part of the group, must I tell you guys. And I'm proudly saying this, that changes have to be made. This now have nothing to do with no PNP. I want you guys to understand are no labor right, because the man who wrote the letter is a labor right. Him served the Labour Party for 19 years. This man was head of security for 19 years for the Labour Party. So wait, I mean, it's a group of us, we're overseas and we're tired. I'm sure some of us had voted for PNP and Labour right in the past. But at this moment, it's our grandkids fight. Your guys' grandkids fight. So this letter that is written and sent to Jamaica government in the news media now I tear up them head. I want you guys share this, you know. This is gonna be the first time. The first time. See the brother right here? Rupert A. Francis. Rupert Francis. See him there? You see him YouTube? See him there? Pro-Jamaican. Rupert A. Francis. Go check him out. So what I want to know this morning, me there early. I remember me telling you there's a call to action. This is a call to action time. And it's a moment where if the PNP go in a part in a power and trample upon the people and do the same thing too, them know what is going to reach them. This have nothing to do with no PNP labor right. That's why in my videos when I tell you guys about the protest, I tell you guys that the bus now come. PNP and labor right now send no bus. They have to drive their own car, take train and plane, taxi, Uber, Lyft, find their own means of transportation and go to the protest. Politician now buy a lunch. That's not how we do it up here. So I'll get into some stuff with you guys. So a group of us decide that we want change for our country. And enough of the talking. So a letter was written by the leader of the pack, sent to everybody and their mother who should get this. And this morning, I wake up in the Gleaner. Somebody sent it to me. We are getting them attention, people. Well, in the Gleaner, I see some people attack some stuff that is political. They must say political stuff. But they don't know Dr. Francis. Dr. Francis is a labor right, so stop it. The man live overseas. We don't see politics, family, anymore. Politics divide us when we're there in Jamaica. The nation unite us over here. When overseas, the name Jamaica unite us. When we're there in Jamaica, we are divided because of politics. As we fly out overseas, we start getting a bird's eye view of what Jamaica really is. We start to reflect based on looking at where we're at. Try to look at the comparison. Try to make that comparison. Say, how them people up as a street nice and clean, garbage pick up, man, I clean the banking. You got the hospital, everything up in there to save a life. Call 911, ambulance, police, and fire truck come. You don't think that we overseas want it for you guys? You don't think that good-hearted Jamaicans want it for you guys? Another part of the puzzle is, we overseas, we see that politicians who do a fraction of what Jamaican politicians do, them gone to prison. And we over here, we're comfortable with it because we're in our gated community and life is nice. Putting everything on the Jamaican people them to come out and do this and do that. When they know say they are oppressed, them can't come out. Some people even afraid to talk. We got Jamaica the other day. People are afraid to talk. People call me all the time, afraid to talk. They now come on live, not even them voice they want to be heard. So since we find out that people are afraid to talk up, we in the diaspora have a duty based on what is given to us, the freedom overseas, no matter where you are. So now it's time to rise up for our Jamaican brothers and sisters who used to be the strongest, the loudest, the beacon of the world. Now you can see that they are oppressed and depressed and poisoned. Poison throw upon them. So now we need to take it up and see if we can stand up for them. And by we standing up over here, maybe we'll give them some energy, charge up them battery, and give the Jamaican people at home again some energy. So I'm going to read this thing. I don't want to read the letter, but it's on a phone there and stuff like that, tied up. But a part of the letter is in an article here. Because remember, I don't want to come on the tablet there, but things change. But the work have to be done. So now this morning somebody send me after the letter, right? Dash out there, the letter is out there, right? From the group. Now, yesterday the letter go out. So this morning the Gleaner, big write-up. The letter sent to Audrey Meeks, Jamaica's ambassador to the United States by members of the diaspora, giving notice of a countrywide protest has stirred unease among other Jamaicans domiciled overseas who believe that its contents could harm the country's reputation. No. You see them Jamaicans overseas, yeah, where I say that. I don't want to believe that the same Jamaican them over here who Andrew Owens are run come to set up meeting and stuff like that and go sit down in front of him because them are labor right. Because I know you have some Jamaicans who left Jamaica come over here, so. Even though they say changes, them don't want change for Jamaica, my people, must I tell you. Them say good hospital, clean roads, nice places, the road them really build and a mash up and a patrol because they put the right material. Those Jamaicans come over here, say, no, say they don't want the best for Jamaica. These are the Jamaicans, those type of Jamaicans with those mentality are the same Jamaican who pack gun in a barrel and send go back to Jamaica. Because them come up here so and them sit down and them don't want better for Jamaica. Them align themselves with politics, and whenever they say change, they want to keep it the same. Those Jamaicans left the shores of Jamaica, them over here so. Them not see no corruption now what politicians do. And where them live, they would march and protest if their politician is engaged in any corruption like that. Must I tell you, there are Jamaicans who will march overseas against their politician or representative who's embroiled in a fraction of the corruption that they are supporting back home. So I want you to know that the mentality of these people is the one that would send gun back to Jamaica. Because they don't come out of the garbage pan of corruption. Them still in it, even though them over here. So I want you to understand. They don't believe a man send back gun to Jamaica. He come out of gang and then up here so. But they want to send back gun to Jamaica for be gang leader. How you believe? It's the same mentality we left at Jamaica come over here. So you don't learn. You don't grow. So we can go and read what they must say, because this letter is causing a stir. Time come, people, and remember me tell you, so we're going to protest worldwide, anyone of the Jamaican people. All right. So Will Rattigan and Jeffrey Tavares is going to be an Will Rattigan and Herb Nelson is going to be on Jeffrey Tavares this evening. I think it's at 7 p.m. You guys don't want to miss that show where they're going to really explain more of this and move forward, because we have to take a stand, my people. Enough is enough. All right. Let me continue reading and tell you what this letter is causing. So basically, they say it could harm the country's reputation. Okay, the country's reputation is already nasty. Tell the Prime Minister to declare his asset. How much government corruption? I mean, are you serious about reputation? Come on, man. And you guys sit down overseas and okay with the reputation where them politicians spew out? Sorry, people. The undated letter outlines several concerns, including the increased state of public corruption, the high level of violent crime, the government's failure to provide promised service delivery, unfulfilled promises to the diaspora regarding its involvement in political process, and the legal defense that diaspora members do not have standing to sue the government. 5 of them outlined here. I'm going to read them again. The undated letter outlines several concerns, including the increasing state of public corruption. Is that a lie? The high level of violent crime. Is that a lie? Government's failure to provide promised service delivery. Is that a lie? Unfulfilled promises to the diaspora regarding its involvement in political process. Is that a lie? And the legal defense that diaspora members do not have standing to sue the government. Is that any lie? Okay, let's continue reading. It came above the signature of Dr. Rupert Francis, who was identified as chairman of the Jamaica Diaspora Crime Intervention and Prevention Task Force. According to the retired Jamaica Defense Force captain, the letter was written on behalf of concerned Jamaicans living in Jamaica and in the diaspora, and it's a call to action. People will share this, I wish to inform you, by extension, the Jamaican government, that the diaspora will engage Jamaicans, international partners, to seek redress of our grievance. These international partners will include donor countries and organizations and congressional parliamentary committees, Francis wrote in the letter. People, time come. These politicians around Jamaica like it's a piece of island and buy. And then buy we in it as slave. So they can do anything they want. For years, people. Some people say, why you never do it when PNP in there? People, time come now. We get smarter and wiser down the road, people. More vloggers emerge now. These vloggers that are around now, none of them never debut in a PNP time. So do you want us to sit in the corruption and wait till PNP come in again? Then we start this accountability measure? No, people. If the time comes, it's now. The time comes for labor right and PNP. I keep telling you guys. This movement is not about one-sidedness. I want you to understand that. I want you to understand that, people. It's not no labor right and no PNP nonsense. Because if Mark Golding go in there and we in the diaspora only can send money to Jamaica like a money mule, and we can't go our country. You know how much people over here build all them big house over here and they can't go to Jamaica. You know how much people who retired and went to Jamaica in them big house have to jump out of them big house and jump back in the coal because of crime. Eh? All we can do is send money to Jamaica. These guys acting like Jamaican people have to shut up, oppress the people then. But we're going to use our power. With all the money we are sending to Jamaica. If I should look on the amount of money we send to Jamaica, over the years, me they are foreign people, me they are ready to retire right now. With ease. And so many of us, all we can do is send money to Jamaica. And we can't go there. And some boy go and like say, Jamaica is a piece of island where they buy with some slaves in it. We can't say nothing. Have to shut up. People. Time come for the nonsense over, you know. I want you guys to understand that. It's not a gleaner, man. Pop out the gleaner, this man. We get them attention, finally. Further, he said, some members of the diaspora will legally and peacefully conduct protests at Jamaica embassies, consulates, and the government offices in the US and the UK and Canada, which is expected to garner the attention of international media. Guys, me never want on the platform and tell you to say this will come. Just hold on, man. Just wait for the date. Remember me telling you, just wait for the date. We're not back down, because what they can tell we now? What can they tell us now? Make us read. Regretfully, the Jamaican government has forced the diaspora, its largest source of foreign exchange, to take these unprecedented actions in the best interests of Jamaica and its people, at home and abroad, said Francis, who lives in the US. However, the plan has received pushback. Listen up, party, yeah? I want you guys to watch this. However, the plan has received pushback from the members of the diaspora who have argued that while some of the concerns are valid, public protests and advocacy to block donor funds to the island are wrong ways to have them addressed. I want to hear all in them head and money. Where the money them go? We don't give a damn. We do not care. Where are the money going? Let's start with the COVID money first. All them care about, you have some people over here saying labor right. With the mindset in the gutter politics when them left for Jamaica with. They don't want change. Mentality like these, send back gun to Jamaica. They don't want Jamaica change. They are hooked up and line up with politicians, even though they are foreign. Do you know that? So they want to push back. Politician mouthpiece. It's not going to work this time. It's not going to work this time. Too much corruption. Too much corruption. I want you guys to understand, mentality like these, send back gun to Jamaica, go hurt people. So that's how the pushback we get. Nathaniel Pete, the elected representative for UK South of Global Jamaica Council, told the Gleaner yesterday that the letter, which has been widely circulated on social media, undermines efforts to solicit investment. All them care about is money when I reach the poor people. And that is why we're going to protest. These are the things we are protesting about. All these little hackers care about is money, money, money. It's like using a dirty map that is sour to map out a room and expect that the room will go clean. People don't have to start from sterilizing the map, cleaning the map and make sure the map is nice and fresh so we can clean up the room, family. Why put more money into a dirty system that we're not going to reach the people then? We have 6 politicians that are allegedly criminal. We don't know them name. The Prime Minister himself not declare no asset. People don't get how much donation come to Jamaica to them. The European Union give them how much money, how much euro for troubled neighborhoods, youths in troubled neighborhoods. Where the money there? People, there's so much money come to Jamaica. All them talk about money, money, money. Where the money I go? That's why we are put the foot down now. When you can't chat, I don't want to chat. It's for sure, so there's no communication with these people. You cannot sit down and have a talk with them. Enough for them head of the money. No, shh, don't say nothing. Them come like the mother who cover for the old pedophile uncle. We about everybody in the family. Shh, don't say anything about pedo uncle. They're going to bring disgrace to the family. And as a family member, them come up, everybody is harassed by that man. Therefore, once and for all, they flush him out to save others. So you hear all of them look millions where it seems as if the same people Andrew owners are run to when they come back and have a meet and them sit down in a room with them. Some labor right them from Jamaica who don't want change. Think they can't fool me. Different time now. I want change. Talking has now taken an action, my people. Let's continue reading. Nathaniel Pete, the elected representative for the UK South of the Global Jamaica Council, told Gleaner yesterday that the letter has been widely circulated on social media, undermines effort to solicit investment. That's all them care about, money. Where poor people now get. The linkages which I'm creating, listen to him, the linkages which I'm creating in the diaspora right now around investment from Jamaican entrepreneurs. This will destroy all of the work, Pete said. We don't give a damn poor people now benefit from it. Too much corruption, Pete. Have you looked into that? None of the five points that are laid out here in this letter, Pete, have not addressed that. You talk about money where poor people now get. Put more money in a dirty corrupt system, Pete. Pete, you don't see change, Pete. Not for to live overseas in a gated community. You and I know, so on a politician over here, so can't do a fraction of this stuff and get away with it, like what the politician in Jamaica are going with Pete. And a never type of dirty thing, you know, I mean, a never thing I encourage Pete. And what you encourage Pete, you know, one different for Jamaica, Pete, like we want different hospital, like we have a foreign Pete. Pete, you know what, a Jamaica where politician thief in our prison, Pete. What is wrong with the way I say, you know, see corruption, the power Pete and the crime, Pete. Brother, I don't agree with I don't agree with what Rupert has done. Why are we going to pull away support from Jamaica? The people them now get the support. So we can put a foot down now and clean up everything. I make them boy know so when I play, any money them get, we have hype on it, and when they watch that group and when I play about it, change is now. Don't come back and tell me, say, why we never do this when PNP people, a lot of bloggers weren't around during PNP time. They weren't even around during the last election. Did you know that? A lot of bloggers weren't around during the last election. So people are opening their eyes now. People want difference. Don't tell me if we wait till the PNP come in power, then we seek difference. Change start now for my grand picnic. I don't agree with what Rupert has done. Why are we going to pull away support from Jamaica? That goes against the national diaspora policy. And why right now, when Jamaica is at the greatest need, at its greatest need in terms of support for youth education, prisoners, he questioned. What prisoners are you talking about? What prisoners at Jamaica benefit from nothing but your people? Me say them are people, them do like them, they are fine ones, create money for what? I don't know if they're going to a dark hole, but we don't see no where the money represent. Youths where? We could talk about the 20 million euro where Andrew owners get to spend on the youth them in a 20 neighborhood when pint out. Tell me the 20 neighborhood. We tired of money and scrape from foreign donors and we overseas in diaspora. $4 billion annually. And it now going away. Jamaican people can't come talk to Uno. Uno override them, Uno bully them. That's why Uno take 20% raise. Disadvantage of the situation. It's like a schoolyard bully because you can. You take them a lunch money and take them a lunch. That's why they to the Jamaican people the 200% raise because they can't do nothing. What else we not going to do to them? Because I know them are the weakest. We're going to use our power and our freedom that is allowed to us in the diaspora for rally for our Jamaican people back home. And we ain't playing. And 7 o'clock, Ratty and Herb Nelson Jr. will be and Jeffrey Tavares. I want you guys tune into that program. This is all about us Jamaica people. I want you understand, say, we too old. And when we have these meetings, and we sit down and we have these meetings, because we have meetings, we just come out and meet a while ago. And during the meeting, people, what we say? We are too old to suck up to PNP and labor rights. Whatever we do must be for our grandkids. Your grandkids, the future we're not born yet. It's not about PNP and labor rights. It's this mentality that's keep us like this for years and nobody challenged them. PNP going there and deal with corruption. Here comes labor rights that deal with corruption. But this movement emerged under them and we require change now. So no could call till no can't call no more. Is that going to make Andrew Honest declare his asset? Is he going to make it sign a code of conduct? Is that going to make it know the six? When still are going to want the corruption? Something that going over here about some people live over foreign. Them condone the corruption that going on in the country. Like I said again, mentality like those. I was send gun to Jamaica for destroy the place. You left the country, you support the nonsense. You don't want to change, you think everything is going to good. You live over foreign, you know. You in a gated community where everything nice, you know. What politicians can't do with a fraction. Can't go out with a fraction of the corruption what Jamaican politicians indulge in daily. And you're okay with that. But you would not be okay with it over here. You'll be marching over here, so, with the Americans. If you're a politician over here, so, go out with a fraction of the corruption. But over here, so, support the nonsense. Oh, you can't talk to me. This movement is moving forward. It's spreading. The letter gone. Several continents. And we're not playing. We are moving forward. For our grandkids. Like I said, PNP and Labour right now go rent no bus and send people come out there. We are finding our own taxi, our own bus, our own train, our own plane, or Uber, we live for personal vehicle, pay for parking space, and we're going to protest on our own. Politicians ask with lunch money. We're going to buy our own lunch and bring our own water. Enough we can give somebody else if somebody don't have no water. It's call to action now. PNP and Labour right, no matter where you come from. We're going to make them know so this is the first of its kind. History. And if PNP come in there and think them bad, try it. And see if we're not going to road same way. Try it. If PNP come in there and thinks them bad, try it. If that's not the country you want, I don't know what else you want. So let's continue reading. After saying agree and blah, blah, blah. Pete said international donors contribute millions of dollars to the country and any lobbying for removal of that would hurt Jamaica. We in the diaspora I give more to Jamaica than international donor, bro. Pete. But Pete said international donors contribute millions of dollars to the country and lobbying for a removal of that would hurt Jamaica. What about when you do the right thing when you get these money for giving people? Jamaicans, if they were giving you guys the money, when them get for giving you, Jamaica will be a better place, you know. The amount of donation we get from overseas, you know. If they were giving that to the people and spend it when it's supposed to spend, Jamaica will be a better place. See this, I'm going to buy for more money when we don't know it how go. He might buy for more money if you go where? Poor people will not see it. These are the type of mentality we send gun to Jamaica. He insisted that the letter be withdrawn. I want to hear him a bars, boy. Boy, want a letter withdrawn. Now what do him? No longer we pay talk now. And talk at on action. This man attack, boy, want a letter withdrawn. Now what do him, people? He insisted that the letter be withdrawn. People may say the letter make them people. Man pants up on fire Jamaica right now. Based on what this letter do. Because all the while they come over America and they look stinking suit, go let them nice and them you have integrity. Now we're going to make the world know, say, no integrity not there. We're going to show them what the things are going on. The leader of the group wrote a letter, put it out there. I'm frightened to see this man at the Gleaner. Somebody said, he come give me, say, Carlos, look here. Yesterday the letter went out, you know. See it a big write-up in the Gleaner. God is good. People are not a big organization. There's a group of us. God is powerful. God is mighty. God is good. It's like a David and Goliath. God is good, people. We don't have no PNP behind, we're no labor right and none, people. It's a group of Jamaicans who love them country. And we look upon the dirt where happen. And no stoppage. These guys don't seem to want to stop the corruption. It don't seem that them pocket can full. Every donation they get to Jamaica, we don't see it. The poor people don't see it. Zinc fence and hungry still out there. And Jamaica people who can't say nothing, I'll pass or get arrested to talk against the Prime Minister. We see it, people. And we look at it and say, you know what? Enough I blame Jamaican people to be out there docile and can't do nothing. We have a voice too. Our money we are sending to Jamaica big. We have power too. We can go get protest permit, and we can go get police protection while we're protesting. We can go meet with congressmen and congresswomen. We know how to write letters. We know how to use our voices. They might be to say that the best and the brightest are overseas. Well, if so be the case, let's use our brightness and be the best we can to save Jamaicans and be the voice for the voiceless. And we guys to understand this. So that's letter I saw. I met them doodle in them pants this morning, people of Jamaica. Because they know what get ready for happen. Because they never sit down like this. We never stand up for the country, ever. All we do is run for Jamaica and say, boy, we can't live there. When political corruption. Eh? I don't know, people. Think we are joke, boy, yeah? But we recognize that there are. So basically, he insisted that the letter be withdrawn, noting that Holness administration engagement with Diaspora has resulted in previously unseen report. I want to see that report there. Show a man of honest engagement with Diaspora. Wait there. To me, it's like when the couple said, sit down with that group and labor rights. Nothing else. The last I couple and the question and answer. Me not hear no good question. It sounds like the question that come from labor rights and the question were already staged. Which I will sit down with them copy. I don't know, man. We recognize that there are issues of corruption. So we recognize that there are issues of corruption. You understand me? Let me tell you 5 things we're talking about in the letter. The letter stated that we have serious problem about. But you can branch off in different areas. But there's five points. All right? He insisted that the letter be withdrawn, noting that Holness administration engagement with the Diaspora has resulted in previously unseen support. He recognized that there are issues of corruption. Of course, we recognize that there are issues of crime and violence. Of course, we recognize that there are issues with education, but this is where we have to build the country with our capacity as Jamaicans living overseas to help with best practices and to invest in these startup entrepreneurs, said Pete. Me said the amount of money you're going to pump in a corrupt system going to help, Pete. It's like using a dirty map to map up the room and the map already frozen. The map want to wash out, Pete. The map want to sterilize out, Pete, before you use it to wipe out the room. Because the whole room is going to frozen. You have to put more money in a already frozen room, Pete. Him have no problem with the points that in the letter, you know. But him claim say the way we can do it is like pump more money in a startup entrepreneurship. And what am I talking about? How much money we pump in Jamaica from where they are foreign? How much container Jamaicans are going to send foreign from overseas? How much barrels? How much boxes? How many crates? How much money we're going to send to Jamaica? How much organization and foundation and charities we're going to help? How much little boys and girls we're going to help? How much people have medical problems we're going to help? What else them expect of us in the diaspora? In the big sea, and we live up Jamaica, you know? In the diaspora, you know? Jamaica people want more than want of us. Nothing we're going to do. You could have sent a gazillion of people because a shipload of money to Jamaica. It's not going to help a corrupt system. Corruption is a problem, is the order of the day. PNP lead with corruption, labor right lead with corruption. We are here right now with the labor rights and we demand change. And the PNP are placed on notice also, people. I want you to understand, with this move and this action, call to action, the PNP are also placed on notice. We're not going back down that road, please. You guys must be held accountable for them donor fund. We are going to Jamaica, please. Money must stop going in the back pocket, please. Let me continue to read. They might worry already, people, and then they hear that yet, So recognize all this stuff and blah, 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 talk about investors and blah, blah, blah. State Minister in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Orlando Terry-Long, who spoke to the Gleaner yesterday, said members of the diaspora have expressed shock at the contents of the letter and amid the unprecedented level of engagement they have had with the government over the last 5 years. So, Terry-Long expressed shock. In my labor right, what do you expect? We not play a political game with none of you. We want change. The PR stunt is not going to work with us. We want change for our grandparents them, not for us. Let me tell you guys, make a damn sweet potato roast. Make a roast banana and sprinkle salt on it and roast dumpling. Make a damn overnight food and I still can't carry wood and water for me, just give me a cutter. We want change for my grandparents them. I'm going to get my grandparents them, I'm just get my first grandson. And them this fight is all about. He said that these engagements have been facilitated through the formation of the Global Jamaica Diaspora Council and the Global Jamaica Diaspora Youth Council. We don't know about them, the council. I first me I hear them the name there. I first me I hear them the name there. Look all them on social media. What them the who? Are them the people Andrew wants to meet when the couple and sit down with? A labor right group this? What kind of group this? Engage with who? And this council group or over here so. Uno sister Andrew owners they claim asset. Uno okay with that? That's why I'm in nothing with Uno over here sat on our group. Uno come green teeth with man when they claim no asset. Corrupt as ever. I don't have the man in a room and ask the man about him asset and him taxes family. When no for Uno over here so get up and go march and protest with American people for no congressman over here so or the city council and the mayor who is corrupt. Or the get up in America, so all up in America mix go protest with America for a corrupt against a corrupt politician. But Uno sit down and okay with a corrupt politician from Jamaica because we said this is the kind of mindset we're sending guns back to a shore. Talking about a group of people who migrated overseas, but the mind not change, still in the garbage pan of corruption. People, must I tell you when me there Jamaica, they come out of a PNP family. Out of a family where, in my household, growing up, the PNP did no wrong. The Labour right did every wrong to Jamaica. That's the household I grew up in. Me grew up in a household where the PNP do no wrong to Jamaica. You're mad? There's nothing wrong about the PNP party. It's only the Labour right party. Have all the problems. But as I travel people and come overseas and start having a bird's eye view and have more knowledge and understanding and see what's going on here now, government should run, our politicians should act in office. And what happened to them when they step over line? And we look at Jamaica, the mountain of corruption and these guys don't get in trouble for it. How can I be overseas like some of you guys over here so are chatting at them and thing here and support that? How can I be overseas? Having this type of experience and knowledge, but still want the garbage to continue Jamaica and coming against this letter? You should have joined with us and say, yes, we want change. But instead, you want Jamaica to continue corruption. The politician will come back on me to know they claim asset and have signed a code of conduct. You know, question about the money in the SSL, insider trading. You over here in the diaspora, Uno will go out to the American people go protest against any politician who get engaged in a fraction of the corruption. When the same politician who have boots up and support of Jamaica, mentality like this is what send back weapon to Jamaica to murder people. That's the type of mentality. You have some people transition from Jamaica, but them no really transition mentally. They live a foreign and a nice life in a gated community, but they still want atrocities in Jamaica. Some of them are paid operatives over here for Ghana support and funding. That's why you hear them talk about money, money, money. Who gives a damn about the money that is not going to the poor? Change what we want now. Let's deal with corruption and everything will fall into place if we eliminate corruption. So he said that over the last 2 years, the government has increased the number of council members from 8 to 30, which has widened representation within the diaspora. We don't know about them, we don't see them. When them there? When the council member them there? When them there, we don't see them. We don't go in a certain circle like when Labour right there. I saw that roll over here so too. We don't roll over here so just like when the MP them go in a certain constituency, them will go with the Labour right there. And if a PNP in power, them will go with the PNP there. I saw that roll of fire now. I see when I roll of fire look like dirty politics. Uno transform, uno transition. Mentality like that, send back guns to the shore. Many youths who come from the garrison, see, life present a different pathway for them. But them come over here so because them still in the ghetto and the gun life and the gang this and one whole half a turf. They will send back gun down there, even though them transition of the future, they think that they can do so much with them life over here. They rather to do certain things because their mind still stuck in the muck. Those mentality, when I read that so, is a mentality that will send gun back to Jamaica. Approximately 1.1 million Jamaicans are domiciled overseas, according to the United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs Population Division 2020, with women accounting for 57.5% of that figure. Calling Diaspora a strategic partner, the minister said that the government has met with members in several countries via teleconference and other avenues to broaden its engagement. You could have meet with people till you can't meet with them more. You think that Jamaica see no corruption? You think that we see no corruption and we're tired of it? Because politicians around us overseas cannot get away with a fraction of a guy's corruption. Have you guys no shame? Our mission is to engage the diaspora, connect with the diaspora and empower the diaspora, not only in terms of how they relate to Jamaica, but also in terms of empowering them in their own community. He said, pointing to the assistance provided to them via embassies and high commissions. We not feel on the energy. A long time they're foreign, you know. None of them not talk about them, we not feel on the energy. It look like so you have some local labor right or something when you go meet when you come up here. And that it look like to most of us. Same look dirty politics like when you keep up at Jamaica. I see look dirty thing you go on up here. So I saw me look upon it. It's my opinion. He said that the government has also supported the emissions of several members of the diaspora to the island and as though the Ministry of Finance granted waivers. You could have talked to God, people are bad, them are bad and talk about all the goodness to them. Please, guys, don't go through this. All the good. We provide waivers, guys. We meet with them. Remember the Prime Minister comes through. Remember this, guys. Remember the Minister lunch. People, it's not going to work at this time. It's not going to work. We are serious and we are moving forward with the business of Jamaica. Do you understand me? Enough is enough. These boys and girls are acting like Jamaica is a piece of island where them buy with some slaves in it. No respect to the island, no respect to the constitution, no respect to its people. The people are oppressed, can't even come talk. We have seen several young men who talk against the Prime Minister get drawn from under the bed, gas station, cuffed and go to station, have to come on social media, come apologize to the Prime Minister. We have seen pastors who talk against the Prime Minister come out and get arrested. Pastor who talk against the Prime Minister get arrested, something we never seen before. The Jamaican people, no matter how oppressed they are, them can't come out against this man. It's peer bullyism. We're going to use our power over here and show them a lesson. And we're not afraid. This is the first of its kind, people. This is history. So it certainly has been an engagement process over the last 2 years, he said. Still, Francis argued that the letter, this is Rupert Francis, our guy. Still, Rupert Francis argued that the letter was long in coming but due, noting that there must be change in the country moving forward. And that we mean change. Now tell me about when PNPD in there. Change moving forward. He said the engagement with the diaspora is insufficient. Like I'm saying. And them move them continue with them at top, them committee with them up here about diaspora, this and diaspora that. We don't know about them. So here Dr. Rupert is talking about it right here. He said the engagement with the diaspora is insufficient and that the diaspora policy has not been truly effective over the years. That is true. A long time they are firing, I know them people here. He said the engagement with diaspora is insufficient and that diaspora policy has not been truly effective over the past years. As a result of that, we have not seen the growth between diaspora issues and policies. It has just been in limbo. There is so much potential apart from remittance, he said. So all I look at as is a money mule, send money through remittance. He argued that there need to be greater reliance on the diaspora, whose members have had tremendous exposure to different services and have acquired skill sets that could assist in making Jamaica better. They don't care about that. Remember, Chang did say, he don't need no help to fight crime from us. Continue to send the money. No respect to us, but we send so much money to Jamaica every year. We're going to show them a lesson. He dismissed suggestion that his motive may be political, asserting that he is considered a member of the current government in the eyes of many. Let me tell you about that, people. It's not political. I'm going to show you about that at the end of this video. Come have a little note, side note to show to you guys. I used to be involved in politics in Jamaica for a while, and for this government in particular. So why would I be political about this now? We are looking for betterment. We want to reduce the crime and violence. We want to reduce the corruption. We want to improve education. We want to get our money's worth out of our raw material. We want to export and import less. Young people need opportunities. People, and it go on and on. It's in the gleaner. So I want to understand that for the ones who say that he dismisses a suggestion that his motives may be political, asserting that he is considered a member of the current government in the eyes of many. People, Dr. Rupert I'm a part of the group that Dr. Rupert is a part of. Part of the team. You can hear it. I'm sure you guys been watching our not town hall. Anyway, we came on Rattigan last week. You saw that time we came on Jeffrey Tavares, and it's gonna be on mine. Round Robin. You see, you guys watch the Round Robin? For any guys who watch the Round Robin, you can understand where we're going with this thing. This is no joke thing. This have nothing to do with no politics. None of we not hungry over here. But we need handout from a politician. If you're going to fight for your country and you're going to take sides in a politics, might as well pack up this mission. I want you to understand, I am not going to go in another group and join no forces that is political. Might be political, but so I'm going to tell you something about Mr. Rupert. Right? Because we see in the comment section, some people don't know him. But as usual, we want people to understand who is the leader of this group who wrote the letter. I will stand behind him 150%, and you guys should too. So, Dr. Rupert, he served the Labour Party from 1980 to 1999. So that's 19 years. Served the Labour. The man is a Labourite. But it's to show you that we are non-partisan. I want you guys to understand. We want it. It's just like I'm telling you, so I travel from Jamaica company, so I don't see certain things no more. When you want the best for your country, your mind change. If you're honest within yourself, your heart pure and your hand clean, we'll do the right thing for our country. And I have no doubt that none of these men that I spoke with in this group and have the best interests of Jamaica at heart. I have no doubt that these men will do the right thing. And none of us is looking for no handout and no pat on the shoulder. We have kids, grandkids. Some of you guys are voiceless. We are doing it for you in Jamaica. And we're going to reach out to you. The energy going to touch Uno. So maybe you guys will get enough energy to stand up one day again in Jamaica, the country where Marcus Garvey come from. So as you can see, they might try to spin it like Dr. Rupert Ali, a PNP, I work with Mark Golding. No, people, not Mark Golding. Don't say that. If Mark Golding do something wrong, this group will come out by them same way. And I play a thing this, you know, and talking about 19 years, this man served the Labour Right Party, run 2 times as NP and 1 time as councillor. And the man played a great role in the party. He was a deputy spokesman for local government for 5 years. I talk about Dr. Rupert. He was head of security for the JLP party. Because the man a military man, you know. Man as a captain in the army. So, retired as a captain. So, he was also the head of security for the Labour Right Party for 19 years. So, he's a man who the Labour Right trusts for him to be even their security. Head of them security, your life, you trust this man with your life. So, the man come overseas, just like many of us. Want to change your life or transform, transition somewhere different, you know, and a man do, you know, a lot of things. Even in Jamaica, the man was also a top salesman for Mutual Life from 1980 to 89. This man resume long enough, people. And I could have read some more, but because the device that I should go live on YouTube with, kind of go on and go on. So I have to use a different device, so the information is in that, you know. So and Dr. Rupert also said that them asked him, the Labour Right, because a Labour Right, they said them asked him several times to run again, even while him overseas, and him turned it down several times because he said what he's doing in the diaspora right now for his country is more important. They asked him to run. Let me say, the man was also a professor in California, DeVry University. The man was also a dean, people at Westwood College of criminal justice. We understand. So this is a man in a small fry. Him serve Jamaica, come serve America. You know, and you know, so you know, say it's not some small people, some idiotic people that jump around and I do this. The man want change. The man's a Labour Right. Remember that? Like anybody else. We want change for our country. So not because you're Labour Right or you're PNP, you can't find nothing wrong. It's just like we people. When we come back somebody see color, I may tell you no. A PNP household I come from. We can't see no wrong with PNP do I be a Labour Right. That's a year out of my household. I want me travel and come overseas. We have a different in opinion. So you want to tell me something about right here, a different in opinion. So this group people, I want you to understand, get ready for the March date to be announced. Anyway, the end of the world, members say, we're going to do this for us. Because over the years, we could have sent boxes and barrels and containers and crates and money till we can't send them more. We still can't go to Jamaica. Politicians still don't decide to do the right thing. They run over the people of Jamaica because we not say nothing. And they're depending on us over years of we not say nothing. People, I want you to understand, I may say if the PNP them there, so now listen. This is not no PNP movement, you know. I want you guys to understand, I'm telling you all the time, but I come over here and believe so I find a friend of the PNP in me. And next time I beat Golding, when I find a friend of the Labour Right in me. People, this is me not have no time for that. Me too old people. Because they both of them have wronged the country. People, my job is to use my 2x4. My job is to use my 2x4 and swing it and don't play around. So I just want you guys to understand. My job is to use my 2x4 and don't play. So anyway, guys, I want you to understand where we're coming from with this. And there's enough respect to each and every one else. Manners and respect to each and every Jamaican, home and abroad. And if you watch from Jamaica, what you guys know, say, We hear you guys cry, you know. The politicians are going like say we don't see the corruption. We see the corruption, you know. The groups over here who is against this movement, these are the same groups. It seems to me like these are the same groups who might go sit down with Andrew Unes when they come over here. Are these the same groups that are looking for political funding for the Prime Minister? Are these money want to look over here for send God Jamaica for donation? Where the money going? Is it going to go to the needs of the people? Aren't you tired of them saying them take money and go to Jamaica, go this, that, and the other, it no work? What them come tell me so now? See the Prime Minister, the 6 alleged criminals. The Prime Minister himself is encouraging people to go vote for 6 alleged criminals. You take them all around Jamaica thinking that we should go vote for 6 alleged criminals. It shows you that them don't want to change people. The Prime Minister put a gag order on them, the politicians, so them not come talk about who are these alleged criminals. It shows that this Prime Minister want to cover up corruption, continued corruption, and nothing different. If this man had thrown them out there, where I say the Prime Minister want different, people, how much can you bear? Whoever sees right now, we know some politician can't do that. All we can do is send money to Jamaica and blame the Jamaican people, or them can't come out come protest. Can't you see the people are entrapped? Can't you see that Andrew Unes placed poison on them? Them can't come out come do nothing, people. It's time for us to stand up and do it for them and for us. Remember that. As usual, guys, I am a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time on this platform, you like the work and the interaction in the comment section, people, go ahead and subscribe on YouTube and follow on Facebook page for the latest of the development of our Guanasa people. You will see it on this page. You see it on Will Rattigan page. You see it on Jeffrey Tavares page. I'm sure you'll see it on Wayne's page. You'll see it on several pages, people. Because this is a grassroots movement that is going to shake them up. You already see them shake up. One letter, people. One letter sent out yesterday. Gleaner get up this morning early. Dash out something. One letter already. One, people don't even move yet. We don't even move yet. We start getting their attention. If anybody should listen to this in our government, you should know that we are tired of the corruption. We are tired of the corruption. How long you going to go on with this? And this platform over, I'm going to tell you guys, stop many times. Social media is here. And you guys seems as if you don't care. You just want to stop. You don't want to stop. Social media there. Social media is here to stay. These are the spotlight in the dark areas. We no can't stop. And we're going to use this grassroots movement. You know? And this is call to action. It's called call to action. Remember me tell you. So I got to go, people, because I get a call coming in. Very important call. And whenever I see call to action come on my screen, I have to answer it. Because it's a serious movement and we're not playing, people. We're standing up for Jamaica. Or what's left of it. Because some boy going like say Jamaica want place with them. Bye. Nobody can chat to them. Put who no want put anywhere. Send who no want send God prison. Man if they are prison, they are road. What kind of island is that? Because nobody can come out and talk. I want you guys to know that. Diasporans, know your power. We're going to make them know. The politician now move. They now sell a t-shirt or bus. They now give you lunch money if you go to protest when that time come. Just look out, people. And we're working on the date. As soon as we get the permit, we're working on it. I'm telling you. It has come. See the letter sent out there already. You the letter is sent out to all these diplomats. Everybody get it. Andrew want to say, well, everybody get it, people. The King of England get it. The world get it. Several continents. This letter went out to. Because we are not playing anymore. And they must themselves in Jamaica right now. May I tell you that. All right, guys. Tell me what you think in the comment section. All them come talk about say donation and do this. This is gonna stop the donation. Who gives a damn? Show me where the donation I go to the poor people of Jamaica. We need to stop. I'm gonna know say stop. Stop. Stop now. Whenever real donation go to Jamaica, it should go to the real thing. Not the donation nonsense we're not talking about now, we're not fight for. Can really not go to the people. At least we don't see it. Enough is enough. Call to action now. And thanks to Brother Rupert Francis to step out. Dr. Rupert Francis to step out in front. Yeah? And dash the letter out there. And the reaction is something else. Join Jeffrey Tavares later on at 7 p.m. People, the caller come and I forget back to the meeting. Bye, guys. Jamaican callers. I'm out.